Hey everyone, this is Steve here. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. I've decided to do a little bit different approach today and see how this comes out. Basically I'm using my camera here, whoops, so that's a zoom feature, to go ahead and record some of the details of my setup. So this is obviously my computer. For those who don't know, this is the actual computer I use. It's an Alienware computer. Yes, it's the kind that actually changes colors, but it's actually kind of, I don't have the software to change into colors for it right now, but that's the computer I use. And over here I just got some of my software. These are most of the titles I have in addition to the one sitting over there, of course. So basically stacks of discs here. I've got my Mac 65 in there and old Mac 65 cartridges. These are all Lodestar discs, for those who want to know. And you might remember these are the old disc cases, and they just got stuck on the other one. This one's kind of cracked and kind of old. Anyways, this one, let's take this top off. These are all the software titles. I actually got this in an eBay auction one time. These are all different games here. I mean, there's, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's just a bunch of them here. Mr. Dew's Castle. I think there was a Bruce Lee in here somewhere. Rampage, Mario Brothers, California Games, and just a bunch of different titles there. Okay, so let me stack these up and show you here. This is my other, these are my original Lodestar discs. This is when I was buying the whole subscription. I had a mail subscription used to come to me, and I own nearly every Lodestar disc there is in production, except there's a very select few I still don't have, but I have most of them. So, I'm going to stick this behind here. Show you this one. This is another one I got off of eBay a while back, several years ago I think it was. This has got some other Lodestar titles in it. These are all some of the original Lodestar discs too. If you look at these are pretty old. And some of these are copies of it here. See, soft disc, that's how they originally published it. That's like the original label right there. So, let me stop this. I was doing some testing with my camera there, so I'm gonna kind of leave that go. So, anyways, here's where my C64 is. I don't have much room in this apartment, but me and my friend are gonna be moving into a new apartment really soon, a couple months from now. So I have a better arrangement of things, so to speak. But right now, this is a very, very small place. You can just see this is the very confined space I work in and live in. So 620 square feet is the apartment. Here's my disk drive, and see some of the cables down there on the floor. They're kind of like all scattered out here. This is obviously the TV I projected on many different videos. It's the Dynex TV. I've had that thing for several years, about 5 years, and just it's lasted me. This is the speaker I project now through. I bought this at Sam Ash. It's a really good one. It's a Samsung, and it produces really good quality sound, so I like it. Here's some of my other discs. These are all the actual, this software collection here, in addition to the one sitting over here. These are all the ones that have my actual programs on. There are a few games in here, but most of these are the software and programs I had typed in. But you can see there's a few games in here too. Technocop, that was a pretty cool one. These are just some of the original titles I own. So these discs are very old. You can tell by looking at them, they're kind of aged. So, original Ghostbusters. Dragon's Lair, man, I love that game. I played that game for hours. So, that's kind of my disc setup. The original, this is a joystick I won in an auction. And here's some of the books that you've seen me go over. Of course, this is Mapping to Commodore 64. many people love this book. I mean, this book is the holy grail of the Commodore 64. Will take you anywhere you want to go when you want to become a serious developer. So definitely highly recommend that. This one I had bought on an eBay auction a while back. Machine language routines. It's got some utilities in here. You make some room here, and it's got some games in here and stuff like that. Graphics, and these are all the assembly listings in the back here. You can see some assembly language listings right there, actually. So it's kind of cool. They got the source listing. So kind of cool. That's a maze generator there. So this one is not a very good book, but it's got a lot of good examples in it, but it's poorly written. I started reading this book the other day, and it's super highly technical to the point where beginners would never be able to follow this book. I can barely understand it myself. And this is a C64 manual. This is one I got on eBay too. It's kind of a pretty good guide to the C64 and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I just wanted to show you. Those are some of the things that I use. And here's the whole setup. Scoot back here a little bit. That's the whole messy setup that I operate in every day. I need to get a better desk, I know, but for now it's going to have to do me. The light, I really like the light. Other than that, you know, it's basically the quarters I live in right now. Give you a tour of my kitchen. I don't want to go too much depth there because it's kind of needs some dishes washed. This is the outside of the apartment. It's very, very small. This is the small little bathroom there. And this is back here where, of course, my bedroom and stuff is. A bunch of other stuff I have stored. And like I said, I don't have much room in this place, so I kind of squish everything together. But, you know, it gets me by for now. So, thought I would show that to you. Hopefully this video comes out pretty good, so. I just realized I don't know how to switch this camera out. Well, anyway, I was gonna try to project it backward, but I don't know how to do that now. So that's basically everything as you see it, you know. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're interested, you know, and let me know about any other videos you might want and stuff like that. So guys, just want to thank you for watching. You have a good day.